Hello, happy Wednesday. I would just like to thank everybody who responded to my poll last week on my Facebook page to let me know what sort of content you guys are after. So thank you if you took the time to do that. Basically, the things that you would like to see are video tutorials, video product reviews, and photos of makeup that I've done. So I've been a bit inspired by my friend Jessie at Born 2. She purchased one of these Dream Queen palettes, Mecca Max Dream Queen palettes, after I used it on her for our photo shoot a couple of weeks ago. And she said that she had been asked by a couple of people for a tutorial. So I was like, I can do one of those. I absolutely love this palette. It is so beautiful. So the mirror's a bit loose, sorry. It's got loads of different matte colors that you can use. It's got some beautiful highlighting shades. There's things that can be used for blush as well as eyeshadow. It's pretty gorgeous. The colors are really buttery and luxurious, and I found them really nice to work with. So I just thought that I would do a quick mum life look today, and then maybe we can do something a bit more intense next week. But I'm really enjoying this palette. So basically, I've started today. I'm in a massive hurry before school pickup. I've just done a quick base with some MAC Mineralized foundation. Literally just used a wet, don't look at the state of my sponge, wet Dirty 30 sponge. And I've just put that on my face, and then I've just used some Urban Decay liquid concealer underneath my eyes, penciled in a quick brow with some Brow Wiz. That's all I've done, okay? It took me literally 30 seconds. So let's think about it. Let's start off with the eyes. So these colors are like very good for mum life colors, but I thought I would show you something that I'm doing a lot at the moment if I want to go out, look like I've put a bit of effort in, but not really too much effort in. So I'm going to start off with, I've concealed my eyelids as well. I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow color down the bottom here. And basically I'm going to use my finger. Oh, there's my brush. I'm going to use my finger to apply it to my eyelid, and then I'm going to buff around the edges just to smooth it all out. So if you have colors like this that are really, I don't know if you can see that on my finger, really buttery, really pigmented, if you add them with your finger, you will get way better color payoff. I'm also going to try and use as few brushes as I possibly can, just because not everyone at home has a lot of brushes, right? So I'm just going to paste that on to my eyelid. Now, I've concealed my eyelids quite often when I wear eyeshadow. I use a paint pot underneath, which is like a creamy concealer that sets, and it just stops any creasing, acts like a bit of a primer, obviously allows your eyeshadow to wear for longer and allows it to blend easier. I don't have that on today because we're doing mum life makeup. So that's one, I'll just do the next one. And this, like, because we're buffing out the edges, just put it on as messy as you want, right? Right, so I've just used a fluffy brush. It's my Kiko brush. I love this brush, I use it for everything. Right, there you go, that's my eyelids done. Then I'm gonna take, this mauvey color, this mauvey brown color. What are the colors called? Let's have a look. Imagine and Illusion is what I'm using. So I'm gonna take a bit of Illusion, and with the fluffy brush again, right? I'm just gonna go into my crease and around the edge there. just to give my eye a bit of contour. My computer is in the background and it sounds like a jet airplane. I don't know what it's doing. It's like it's taking off. Just fluff around the edges. And I'm just going to get a little bit more of that sparkly colour that we put on first. And just paint it over, smooth out the edges there. It. I'm just going to get a bit of a finer brush, but you could do it with the fluffy brush, but I'm just going to use this bit of a finer brush just to apply that same colour that I applied to my crease, just underneath my eye. I hardly ever wear eyeliner anymore. Obviously, if I'm having a big night going out, like something really special to a wedding or whatever, it's actually very difficult to speak while you're painting eyeshadow underneath your eye. I will wear eyeliner, but for daytime looks, I don't think I ever wear it anymore. It just, I don't know, my eye feels more open. I'm just gonna smudge. If you feel like you've gone too far, just get your concealer brush. Clean up a little bit underneath. Rule of thumb, you probably don't want your eyeshadow underneath your eye to go any further than where sort of the ball of your eye is, unless you're going for like a really dramatic smoky look. So I probably wouldn't do that for a daytime look. There we go. Now, I didn't bring my eyelash curler into the makeup room, sorry. I don't use my kit on myself, I would ordinarily curl my eyelashes, otherwise just a bit of mascara. I love this Hourglass mascara. You don't have to put mascara on the bottom. Sometimes in this sweaty heat, I find that it's better not to put mascara underneath if you're just running around all day, because you can, if you don't have a really good quality waterproof, you can end up with a bit of a smudge underneath your eyes. And if it's just a daytime look, I don't really feel that you need mascara on your bottom lashes, but up to you, knock yourself out. Obviously, if you want to make this a bit more defined, you can add a darker eyeshadow color. So this brown one here looks really beautiful. Whoops, can you see that one? That one is called Peace. Or even mix the color that we used in with a bit of this one here, Darling, which is really nice. So either of those will make it look a little bit more dramatic. You can even add this purpley one, this Darling one. Oh, I'm not very good at showing you, but anyway, just on the outside, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. But as you can see, that's literally taken me, and then I just blend a little bit. Fluffy brush for the win. That has taken literally not even 10 minutes if I wasn't talking, okay? Then this color up here, this one here, which is Peace, sorry, is actually really beautiful for a contour. So if you want, oh, they're so pigmented, so make sure that you really smack your brush off, right? And then just, now I'm not heavily into contouring, especially for daytime looks, so I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's actually a really good color. It's like quite friendly, so it's not going to go too dark too quick, which is nice. And you can even use that skinny brush if you wanted to. I just had this one handy. There you go, there's a bit of contouring with the same palette. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with this one in the middle, which is Hazy. Hazy. It's a bit pinky, it's a bit peachy. There you go. Bit of colour. I always do my cheeks up higher to try and draw everything up. I'm 41 tomorrow, so I need to draw everything up. So, okay, that is that. Now, oh, that's not it at all because we have to use the highlighters. So, highlighting, oh, I can never get this open. It's very stiff. This highlighter here, I think, Heavenly, is my favorite. I also quite like this pink one here, which is Dazzle. The Dazzle one would look so beautiful, like if you did a bit more of a dramatic eye with that plummy color that I showed you before, like putting the Dazzle through the center of your eye or even a little bit on the outer is just gorgeous. Even if you just did a matte eye and you just use these highlighters just to put through the center and then on this little L here in there, that's pretty. But one of my favorite tricks with highlighter, if you're really trying to not look tired or make your highlighter really pop, is to layer it. So I've got this Urban Decay Naked Skin highlighting fluid, which I like to apply with a damp sponge, and I just whack it on the sponge and then I just whack some on the high points of my cheekbones there and a little bit on my nose, right? I love it on my nose. I don't know why. Then if you just get a clean brush, and I'm going to take this highlighter here, this, I think it was Heavenly, and apply that over the top of your liquid, you will get way more bang for buck. I'm gonna have to go stand outside in the sun and take a photo after this. But basically, this highlighter over a liquid is fantastic. Just a little bit on my nose, a little bit here. I'm not really a highlighter person in the middle of the day, to be honest. Like, it's gotta be a proper makeup. Like, I've gotta be wearing foundation, and which I don't do hardly ever, to make highlighter worthwhile for me. But if you used it without the liquid, this would be really flattering just on its own. And I think just always on your nose is always beautiful. Just a little bit on your cheeks. If you were doing a much more dramatic eye look, this would be beautiful under your brow bone here. But obviously, trying to do a daytime look. There's just so many suggestions of what you could use this palette for. So the colors are really beautiful, really wearable. And as I said, like if you're doing eyes, you can match the blush color from the same palette. The highlighters are lovely. I'm really impressed with it. Super wearable. It was only $38, I think. I don't need to tell anyone how much I love Mecca. It's amazing. This palette is definitely a winner, and it's, if you're a mum, perfect, because that whole makeup, if I wasn't talking, would probably take about 15 minutes. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just need to get a nice fluffy brush, blend out your edges, add some color to your cheeks so you've got some warmth, you look alive. That's the end. I hope you liked this product review / tutorial. If you want to see something else with the same palette, let me know, because there's a myriad of looks that I could do with it. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.